Hello, welcome to Cylindrical Objects Observed. I'm going to draw this cup. It's not a perfect cylinder, of course. It has a taper here and all these other things, but it is based on circles in alignment and in parallel, and it'll do. So I'm going to do it from this angle. You won't quite have the same angle I have on it, but I'm looking at it more like this from my angle, just so you know. So the first thing to do when you're doing a cylindrical object is to realize that it has an axis that goes through the center. That basically it's like the concept of the major-minor axis in ellipses. And what you do is you basically make those ellipses symmetrical, basically symmetrical within them. So what I'm starting out with is the top lid, and I'm thinking, well, here's the top edge of the ellipse, which is right here. And that the cup basically does something like this, and then there's another ellipse here, and it goes down. So I'm going to have two basic ellipses. And then there's this taper that's going on, and this is kind of in perspective. Okay, so things you want to get quickly down are the basic proportions of, like, this, you know, for example, the lid to the rest of the cup. If you do something where it's like, you know, you're drawing this cup and you're making, you know, the lid like that, then you're not really getting the basic proportions. So that's you want to quickly get a sense of that. The next thing to realize is that the ellipses are going to be more oblique the closer they get to the horizon line. Now the horizon line is somewhere over here, and this is getting further away from the horizon line as we go down. So if you say this ellipse here is like this, this ellipse is going to be slightly at more of a slightly deeper arc than this one. Maybe imperceptible, but you want to have it not seem equal. This could actually even go down just a little bit. And the reason is it's further away from the horizon line. And then this one's going to be even more deep in terms of the arc. Maybe not the size because it's going down away from us, but in terms of the arc. And that's the main point you want to realize with these things. Now once you get the main concept of the general forms, you want to start putting in the secondary detail. I can put in these lips, ridges here. This goes down like that. There's another ellipse going here. There's this other form here. It has depth. There's a circle form there, back there. There's this little hole there. There's a tea bag hanging down here. And so this is kind of a general setup, and then after that you just want to get into really finessing what's going on with the graphite and resolving certain issues. This lip's actually turning up a little bit. Now if you've constructed your ellipses well, then it should make the graphiting be fairly smooth. The thing to realize is that these ellipses are going all the way through and around. You don't need to show that, but that's what's happening, and that's what really gets the sense of these forms moving around. Not doing not coming to points, but the idea that they move all the way through and around. That's the idea.